My name is Phillip Zarrilli. I'm a theater director, also a teacher. I taught at universities for many, many years. I'm a practitioner, long-term practitioner of both kalarippayattu, the South Indian martial art, and of Tai Chi Chuan, Wu style. I was not at all interested in martial arts until I ended up in India in 1976. I went to India originally as a theater director on a Fulbright grant in the US to study a form of Indian dance drama in the southwest coastal region known as Kathakali. I went there to study that as a theater director because I was interested in the unique preliminary training that the dance drama performers receive in this particular traditional form. And so I went to Kerala, India in '76 to begin immersing myself in Kathakali dance drama preliminary training. It was then that I learned, when I started to ask lots of questions, that the origins of this quite amazing system of massage, exercise, preparation of the body-mind for the work of the actor-dancer actually came from martial art. The indigenous martial art of Kerala, known as kalarippayattu, and that simply means kalari is the place of training, there's a pit in the ground, and exercises done in the kalari. And so I was fortunate enough to be able to see some practitioners at that point of a variety of styles, and found the primary teacher who eventually accepted me to train with him, Gurukal Govindankuti Nair, of the CVN Kalari in Tiruvananthapuram in the far south of Kerala. So I became his student, and essentially between '76 and 1993 lived in Kerala for a total of 7 years, training with Govindankuti Nair and other amazing teachers that I was also able to train with. The martial arts in all of Asia were traditionally used also to prepare performers. And there's a direct link between martial arts practices throughout Asia and the performing arts, because you see the martial arts in the actual, on stage often. Because it's preparing you to be able to focus, to concentrate, to be aware, to open your awareness. All of the things that a martial artist does, an actor needs to be able to do. You don't accept fighting. You don't literally need to be able to have the potential to kill someone at an advanced level to be an actor. But you do have to be able to open your energy, understand an inner fluidity of movement within you, of your relationship to space and time, to other people, to the space around you. So that kind of heightened 360-degree awareness that is always a part of really a virtuosic martial arts practice is a good and important part and central to any kind of actor's work on stage. Fortunately, when I went to India in 1976, I was the first non-Malayali to train seriously in kalarippayattu. Why should I tell the story? Well, I was fortunate because when Govindankuti Nair took me on as a student, I trained with him and lived in Kerala between '76 and '93 for a total of 7 years. I was awarded Gurukal status, the first non-Malayali to be awarded full status as a teacher. Gurukal in Malayalam is the plural for guru, and so it's about being a part of a lineage of teaching. And so I'm a part of that lineage of the CVN Tiruvananthapuram style of kalarippayattu. But I also trained with other teachers. And so over my many years of living in Kerala, I also was documenting kalarippayattu and the practice of many, many teachers. And so the story to be told here is both the story of kalarippayattu within its cultural context, but also kalarippayattu as it's not been known widely within the martial arts or larger community. And today in India, this story needs to be told as well, because there's been a lack of documentation about kalarippayattu from the past, and because I was out in the field doing this research and training as well, know it both from the inside and the outside. Well, for me personally, in terms of my own development as a human being, I wouldn't be who I am if I hadn't gone through what I had with these martial arts. Both Tai Chi and kalarippayattu, they both offer something that's very similar, they're related, and I obviously assimilate them within myself in my own teaching and practice. Again, the process over many years of training of the sensitization process, the process of becoming aware of my palms, of my feet, of what's happening inside me. It's a process of what's often called attunement, where you're tuning yourself into the subtleties of a certain kind of relationship to what you're doing as you do it. And so it reveals certain things to you. And that's not something mystical I don't mean that in any mystical way. It's just that these things are not evident until they emerge in your awareness. And you don't know what they are until they emerge for you as an individual. And my articulation of that might be slightly different from someone else's. We're not all exactly the same. We can all go through a process, but how what you learn and how you would articulate that may vary from individual to individual. But I think there's something that emerges that makes us much more than what we would be without it. And there's a kind of sensitivity, I think, I think one of the most interesting things for me was as I really got advanced in kalarippayattu weapons training, for example, and understood what lethal force was. The ability to actually be able to potentially kill someone. And the responsibility you carry with that knowledge was transformative, because I was a pacifist when I was young. And I couldn't become a real pacifist until I understood that.